contemplation. But this was kind of a sad contemplation, whereas the original had a very kind of almost bitter contemplation. And bitterness is something I identify more with. Hi guys, this is Play It Again. I am Ginger.
And I am Mike.
And Thomas had a suggestion for a song that intrigued me. It's a gentleman named Shawn James, who we haven't heard of before.
Nope.
But covering one of my favorite Audioslave songs, actually. Anything Chris Cornell, and I'm just totally. So, rest in peace. But it's Like a Stone.
I like that one.
I know, it's okay.
I got to be honest, if it doesn't have that cool guitar thing in the middle, I'm going to be very sad. 'Cause that's my favorite part.
Let's not set expectations too early, but it's true, guys. Actually, Mike's not a huge Chris Cornell fan. He's always liked his voice, but the style of like Soundgarden music has never been Mike's gig. But you've always really loved this song in particular.
Yeah.
So we have high hopes. Ready?
Yep, let's go.
On a cobweb afternoon in a room full of emptiness by a freeway, I confess I was lost in the pages of a book full of death, reading how we'll die. On my deathbed, I'll pray to the gods and the angels, to the pagans, or anyone who will take me to heaven, to a place I recall. I was there so sky was bruised, the wine was bled, and then you led me on. In your house And all I read until the day was gone, and I sat in regret for all the things I've done, for all that I've blessed, and all that I've wronged, and dreams until my death. I will wander only in your house. I long to be roam by roam, patiently I wait for you there, like a stone. I wait for you there, alone, alone.
That song always gets me right there. So I really liked his voice and the resonance of it. I will say, I admit I missed the grit from the original. And I think part of the reason is because that version had a very kind of... So that song is contemplative in every iteration. But this was kind of a sad contemplation, whereas the original had a very kind of almost bitter contemplation. And bitterness is something I identify more with.
He did
Personally.
he did throw a little grit in there here and there, but it wasn't through the whole thing. You're right. I loved the sound of his voice. I loved the sound of his guitar. It sounded great the whole way, but I don't know if he actually slowed it down or just
I think he slowed it down. It
just
felt
'cause of
slower
the
to me too.
pared back arrangement or something. Yeah, it sounded great every second, but it felt like it dragged.
The thing was, okay, and I felt the same way, and I think, so when I've listened to the original, it always felt like a road song, right? And when I say road song, I mean you can almost feel the turning of the wheels of your car and the momentum, right? But this did not have that feeling, and which is probably the reason it felt to me like it was slowed down a little, which I think lends to the feeling that it's more of a sad contemplative song.
True.
And that's probably a deliberate choice.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
And it's not a terrible choice. It's good. It was good. It's just, it was missing that kind of searing,
Edge
right, like
to
gut
it.
wrenching feel
Yeah.
that the original always had for me. But I mean, it's always nice to hear a good song reinterpreted well, which this definitely was. He had a really, really
sure.
great voice for sure, and the guitar was really beautiful.
Yep.
You're right. But it did make it a very different song.
It really did. Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you, Thomas, for the suggestion. That was great. We'll have to check out more.
Yeah, he sounded great.
Yeah, he had a great voice. But in the meantime, you can just play that one again.